Good morning, everyone. I'm Dexter Gravel, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. For today, I would like to focus on completing the level 70 quests for all of the ranged damage characters. Now, I'll start today with the Bard, but of course I'm going to do the Machinist and Dancer later. But I am back in the Fringes to talk to Sanson for the next leg of the Bard quest, which is Sleeping Truth Lie. Sanson is on the verge of making a decision on the tome. Yes, the book we've been looking into. The instant we hand Gylbarde's journal to headquarters, the truth of Van Shalon's death is all but guaranteed to be struck from history. I've thought long and hard on a course of action, what we should do with the tome, and I believe I'm drawing close to the answer, but no full answer yet. Before I make my decision, however, I would ask your honest opinion. Do you think the sordid truth of the Autumn War should be made public knowledge? Even should it jeopardize our relations with Alamigo? That's a good question. Do we make it public? I mean, the longer we keep it secret, the more difficult it's going to be to try to mull things over when the truth is eventually released. So, I think. Wait. One of the options is to ascertain its credibility first. Ooh, yeah, we should probably do that. Verily, a sound choice demands a sound grasp of the situation. As ever, you're an island of calm reason amidst a sea of chaos. I almost read that as insane. Thank you, Dexter. As a leader of our unit, I'm now ready to make my decision. Let's find Gylbarde. He'll wish to hear it too. And I believe he's off in the corner, correct? Yes, he's off in this little side area behind all the different buildings. I still don't understand why you decided to be all the way back here away from everyone else. When the both of you are ready, I'll announce my decision. Alright, you ready to guide a lot? So you've made up your mind then? About what to do with the truth? I have. I shall go to the Adder's Nest and entrust the journal to our superior's care. Above all, we can't allow it to be used as an instrument of hatred. Exactly. Having said that, neither will I stand for the truth to be erased. I will oppose any attempts to do so with all my being. I'm not sure I understand. What do you want to do with exactly? I'll hand over the journal on the condition that the truth be revealed one day when the people are ready to accept it. Aha. Call me indecisive, but I can't bear to see the tome misused, nor the truth willfully buried. He has thoughts on that? Oh, maybe not. Well, look at you. Sanson the Stiff, standing his ground. Goes without saying, but I'm with you, Chief. Ain't no one gonna exploit or erase history on my watch. Hell yeah! Mine neither. Thank you, my friends, for trusting in me. Don't let it get to your head, though, huh? Had your decision not been to my liking, I would have knocked you flat on your arse and decided you from your swiveling unit. Resigned you. So much for you decide. Never change, Gylbarde. We hope he never does. I mean, if he is going to change, we always hope it's for the better. Captain Sanson, right? Some fellow asked me to pass this letter to you. Oh? Random letter from random person. Okay, thank you. This is from Norval. The journal is yours to do with as you wish, but ere you take it away, I would speak with Dexter, and Dexter alone one last time. I await you in Dimwald by the Percipient one. Over by the tree? Oh, this reeks. Tell me it don't. But if it is a trap, why would Norval ask for the strongest of all of us? He may truly have something important to say. Maybe he does. Conversely, he would also offer us a chance to convey our intent. I'm loath to expose you to danger, my friend, but will you go to this meeting? I don't like the idea of you going alone, but that'd defeat the purpose of the meeting. At the first sign of danger, though, get out of there fast, alright? Absolutely, I can repelling shot my way out of there. Maybe. That's a good question if I actually can or not. first sign of trouble, you beat a retreat, alright? I will try. If they give chase, I'm not sure I can handle it, though. This may be our last chance to speak with Norval. Please, go to Dimwald and see what he has to say. Alright, let's go see what we can do. Or what exactly he wants out of all this. Okay, so I am by the Perseverant one. Does he want to meet under the tree? Looks like he wants to meet under the tree. Next to the tree. Oh, ah! Almost missed my spot. Okay, so where is Norval? Oh! Hostile presence. Hello! Wasn't expecting this. Come here, everyone. Ow, not that. Back up a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Also, set up one of these because I can. There we go. That's one down. That's two down. And three down. Also, let me get rid of this poison effect. There we go. Now I have access. Okay. Wait. He didn't show up at all? What the heck? Okay, now we gotta go talk to Gylbarde to see what the heck. Okay, so Gylbarde is here, but not Sanson. Hold on, is Sanson back where his usual spot? No, he's not. So, where the heck is Sanson? Gylbarde, do you know where Sanson went? Ah, you're back, but where's Sanson? Wait, did he not... Did he leave, think he left with me? Another letter arrived right after you left, asking for him to come as well. You're really alone then? Uh-oh. Swivey, we were just a diversion. Sanson was the real target. I thought I'd be along seeing as you'd be there. I thought I'd be alright seeing as you were there, but I should have gone as well. God strike me down for a fool. If you didn't see Sanson, they must have nabbed him on the way to Dimwald. Come, we have to find him. Oh boy, your friend got kidnapped. Not good. Okay, so he's supposedly around here somewhere? Sanson's book was lying here. They left a message in blood. The goddamn mummers. Oh shit, blood? We have your friend. We will send our price to the Adder's Nest. What? That whoreson can take his ransom and shove it up his arse. We're gonna storm their hideout, tear them all new ones, and free Sanson. I love that idea. But we do need to keep calm. We don't know where they are. Damn it, Dexter, how can you always be so calm? It's downright contagious. And you're right, of course. We don't even know where the bastards have taken Sanson. We'll need help if we're gonna save him. Come on, let's hurry back to Gridania, to the Adder's Nest. Hopefully Adders can actually help out. Let's see if they can. Alright, I'm here. Now what? I've just reported the situation. They're gonna call a meeting to talk strategy. As for Gylbarde's journal, I'm still holding on to it. Told him it's for the chief to hand over. They're none too pleased, fancy that. You see, unlike our friend Sanson, I don't have much faith in the Order. Don't trust him to act on our best interests. The journal's our bargaining chip, not only with them, but with Norval besides. Would be good to bring old Jahantil into it as well. He'd want to know, and might even have some sage advice to share. Oh, we're gonna go see him next? But for now, we'll sit tight. Wait and see what the Order and Norval will do. Then we plan some doings of our own. Till then, rest up and save your strength, Dexter. We're gonna need it. I assume so, even though I don't really need that much rest because I can go directly into Sweet Dreams Are Made of Peace. I mean, who am I to disagree? Gylbarde is keenly awaiting to see how the Order of the Twin Adder will move. Good timing, Dexter. Norval's demands have just arrived at the Adder's Nest. In exchange for Sanson's freedom, we're to release the contents of Gylbarde's journal to the public. Bastards won't even be satisfied until all Gridanians hate all of Megan's guts. The brass hats are deliberating a course of action as we speak. Not much we can do but wait. And wait we shall, until they give whatever they decide. Ah, hello, are you here to let us know what you decide? Command has made its decision. You will not wish to hear this, but the Order rejects Norval's demands. He and his band are to be summarily eliminated. Well, shit. What? Hold on just a second. You won't even try to negotiate Sanson's release? As a nation, we can't bow to acts of intimidation. I'm afraid negotiation was never an option. And here I must repeat the order for you to relinquish the journal at once. Oh, goddammit. So what you're saying is, you're abandoning Sanson. You're gonna let him die? Here's the real Venchon hero to all Gridanians, but you don't even lend an ear to his descendant? Oh no, instead you choose the easy way out. Just kill everyone, even your own man. Wash away the bloody past with more blood. Just to be clear, I ain't siding with Norval. There's no excusing his method, but there's no excusing yours either. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, that's what it is. And I'm in partial agreement. It's bullshit, or I've lost faith in the Order. Don't want to see I've lost full faith in the Order just yet, because they are doing what they think is right, even if it is to sacrifice one for the many. But yeah, not at least figuring out a way to save him in the process. That's kind of bullshit. Now, pray do not be so quick to despair. I was simply relaying the outcome of the command's deliberation. A deliberation in which the Elder Seedseer had no part. Oh. She doesn't know. As you say, Godalot, the orders are bullshit. Not the words I would have chosen, but you speak the truth nonetheless. And I, for one, have no intention of abiding by them. Oh, hell yeah, you're gonna help out then? The decision was largely influenced by a small handful of our leadership, and not a boldest handful of, if I may add. 'Tis plain from the fact that they did not think to bring the matter before the Elder Seedseer. Captain Smythe is a dear comrade. Like you, I would spare no aid in my effort to rescue him, and I'm pleased to say that we're not alone in this sentiment. As a matter of fact, they've already reached out to my Lancer and Archer acquaintances, and they stand ready to aid our cause. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, now we're talking! There's still hope for the Order if it has good blokes like you, Vorse. I would thank you not to call me that. Yeah, because his name is Hello. Now, the Order will move as soon as they ascertain the enemy's location, so time is of the essence. Guidalot, pray take word of these developments to Jahantel. So we can get Jahantel's help as well. Meanwhile, Dexter, I need you to bear word to the two guildmasters, Lucane and Ewine. Yes, my old guildmaster mates, people. Tell them that the time is nigh, and pray return here swiftly. Understood, boss. Alright, time to get my old bosses involved. Alright, it looks like the next leg of this will be talking to Lucien themselves, and I'm pretty sure I mispronounced their name last time. Sorry about that. The time is nigh then? Very well. We shall make ready to depart at once. When the call came, full many were offered their bows. There's not a soul here who knows not of you and Jahantel and Guidalot. Together, let us rescue Sanson. Ha! Ooh. I wonder if that means that the Lancers Guild will have a different answer whether or not I completed their quests or not. Let's go see. Guildmaster Owain, Dexter, reporting for duty, sir. Aye, Vorsailles has briefed me on the situation. Sanson once trained in these very halls, and I would like to hear his excuse for being captured so easily. At any rate, you may count on our lances. That Sanson was one of our own is reason enough. This request comes from both you and my longtime friend Vorsailles himself. Hell yeah! I guess they didn't specify whether or not it was part of this or not, except the mentioning me in all that. So I guess that's different, maybe. All right, ready to go talk to Vorsailles. Hello. Okay, on the way back, I'm making a realization. Am I really just that dyslexic, or am I just unsure of how to pronounce things? Is this name actually Heilois? Or Hulois? It might be Hulois. Vorsailles Hulois? That makes a little more sense with how that's spelled. I was thinking Halo for some reason. There you are, and not a moment too soon. Things have begun to move. Our scouts report that Norval and his band have since returned to the Twelves Wood. They have made their lair in the North Shroud, near the shards of Dalamud. Even as we speak, the Order mobilizes a unit for an assault. We must be there ahead of them. Set out at once and make first for Alder Springs. I shall instruct the others to join you there. I'll remain here to stall our forces as long as I can. Godspeed. Okay, so we're off on our I can't even think straight. Off on our rescue mission. Here we go. Okay, made it all the way to the southern part of Alder Springs. Here to speak with Gylbarde to finally go help our friend Sanson, right? By the scars of Dalamun. Oh man, I haven't been there in a long time. Actually, wow, I haven't even completed those yet still. I should look into that sometime soon. Until then, or in the meantime, hello Gylbarde. We're already headed to twin out our crew. Let's keep it that way and get right to work. Our guild friends will take down the sentries and secure the area. We're free to get close to Norval and give him the thrashing he deserves. Alright, let's go give that man a thrashing. Well, well, I was not expecting you two. Here to deliver the Gridanian's answer, are we? Maybe. You wish... no, sorry. You wish, you craven whoreson. Whatever your demands are, I ain't got nothing to do with us. It ain't got nothing to do with us. So you're acting alone? I thought you had some wits. Or do you care that little for your friend? Kill Sanson before you get your answer, and all deals are off. Everything you've worked for up in smoke. Or do you care that little about your goal? Ooh, throwing the question right back at him. Mayhap you have some wits after all. But clever though your ploy may be, have you the strength to back it up? Oh, don't you worry about that score. We're gonna knock you around so hard all the scales will fall from your eyes. What kind of term is that? The scales will fall from your eyes? Never heard of that before. And if that ain't enough to make you see clearly, I'll even slap in a song. Something lively to wake you from your misguided beliefs. And I'm here to provide backup dancing. Sorry, backup singing. Okay, here we go. Hello, Norval. Nope, I will suffer none to stand in the way of my ambition. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Come on, everyone. Your ambition's shite, and we're gonna make you see sense if it means beat you senseless. Can I grab all of you guys back there as well? I do. Ha ha ha. I'll make sure I get these going as well. That'd be a good idea. Right back into it. Increase crit rate. Just make sure I get you there. There we go. That's just you left. Ha 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 ha. Should be doing these attacks as well. Resolve? No, thank you. You're strong, but I can't fall. Not until my goal is realized. He's got the spirit. I'll give him that. No worries. We're getting through this, kinda. Ow. Oh, but so do we. And we ain't gotta take it lying down. Time to fire things up with a song. Hell yeah, let's go for it. Also, make sure to get that back up. There we go. Yeah. Also, more song. Uh-oh. Bronze Link. I don't like the sound of that. Uh-oh, you're bound? Hold on. Can I remove the... Nope, I can't remove the bind. Dang it. I can't move. Break me out of this. How do I break it out of you? Do I do this? That did nothing. Oh, I have to attack the binding. Okay, I didn't realize that. No worries, I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. I said I got this. There, got it. Whew. I owe you one. Nah, you don't really need to. Not that much. Nice, I got 2 of these at once. 3 of these at once. 2 attacks. Whoa, no thank you. Stop. If you're so eager for death, I'll give it to you. No thank you. Keep your guard up. Ow. That kind of hurt. 7 health. Spread out or he'll skewer us both. No worries, I'm over here. Ha ha ha. Can't hit me over there. You doing okay over there, Gylbarde? Oh. Okay, more song. Oh, I need to sing too. That'd be a good idea. No, you don't. Earthshaker! No, thanksies. Oh, yeah! Oh, shoot, I forgot my caustic fights. Another Earthshaker. There we go. Let's back up. Boost damage! Oh, yeah! Crit rate! Almost done. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, thank you. None of that. Yeah, there we go. Music stopped very suddenly. I'm not sure if that was intended or if that's indicative of something else. I don't know. Hey, Sanson, you're okay. I mean, you're probably looking hurt. He certainly does. Oh, no, you don't. All of our friends are here to help. There's nowhere to run left now. Why? Why do you not understand? Why do you not see the Alamegans for the filth they are? Let each spear be thrust for everlasting peace. Let each arrow be loosed for the forest and the trees. I couldn't even read that quickly enough. That song. How do you know it? If I could read the rest of the song, I'd probably figure it out. I learned it just recently with a spot of help from Jahantel here. He showed me Vanchelon's grave, which I understand your family's been tending for generations. The song was engraved in the headstone. It's a fine piece. It ain't hard to see why your ancestor loved it. Taking up arms that we might have peace, so the words go. Words that come from Vanchelon himself, as a matter of fact. The Autumn War gave birth to a good many anthems, and a good many of them borrowed his words. Take a look and you'll notice a recurring theme. Peace and harmony. How dare you preach me of my ancestor? For generations, my family has sought justice for Lord Vanchelon. You couldn't possibly comprehend our pain. No, not us perhaps, but I dare say your great-grandsire, Lord Landranel, could comprehend it better than any man. He witnessed his own sire murdered before his eyes. He knew the painful truth, yet he chose to keep it a secret. Why was this, do you suppose? It was because he knew that above all else, his sire desired peace. Had it been made known that their hero was struck down by treachery, ordinary Gridanians would not have been satisfied with protecting their homes. Nay, they would have demanded justice. They would have demanded blood. The war would have raged on, leaving yet more death and destruction in its wake, and the peace that Lord Vanchelon dreamed of would have gone up in smoke. Knowing this, Lord Landranel... Spare me your lies! Lord Vanchelon destroyed desired Alamigo's destruction. You can't tell me otherwise. Tell me, young man, did it not strike you as odd that I knew of Lord Vanchelon's grave? That which your family has kept secret all these years? The explanation is simple. I had the honor of knowing Lord Landranel. Ooh. Like you, he admired Lord Vanchelon and everything he stood for. And what he stood for, first of all, was peace and harmony. If you would honor both their memories, you would do well to honor those ideals. No, this can't be. My ancestors despised Alamegans. Yes, they all did. If not, everything I've labored for, all the blood and tears, have been for naught. Are you thinking of walking out to him to comfort him or to slap him? I ask not that you forgive, but know that neither will we forget. Okay, it's comfort. When the time is right, I will see to it that all know of Lord Vanchelon's great sacrifice. This I swear in Nafika's name. And I think we're all in agreement here. But are you? I ask that you only believe as your ancestors fervently did in a brighter future. One for your own shaping, one of your own shaping, undarkened by shadows of the past. Let's hope he's willing to go through with that. Ah, that was it? Okay, I guess so. I sent the others back. We can deal with the rest ourselves. Let's see what we have left to do now. Worry not, Dexter. I'm quite well. Thanks to you and Gylbarde, it ended with only a few cuts and bruises. You're still hurt, though. But ere I may rest, I must see to one last task, making good on my promise to Norval. Come, let us return to the Adder's Nest. All right, off we go. Let's complete the leg of this journey. Hello, Commander. I have returned now that the situation has been dealt with. My apologies for keeping you waiting, Commander. I have Gylbarde's journal with me, and I'll surrender on one condition. Once the veracity of the tome's contents is ascertained, the Order must make the truth public knowledge when the time is right. Alright, we're going to hold you to it. On this we are of a mind, Captain Smythe. Not only will I relay your terms to our leaders, I will speak strongly in favor of them. But know that mine is not but one voice, and more shall be needed if we are to strengthen our cause. As such, you must rise through the ranks swiftly to stand with me. Oh, rise through the ranks of the Adders? Stand with you? I fear it will take me a while to attain that honor. To be fooled and taken captive so easily, I'm still green as summer grass. 'Tis true the success of this mission is owed much to Dexter, and you would do well to give him your profuse thanks. However, I suggest that you also give yourself more credit. You may have much to learn, but you will learn them in good time. This time, you were faced with numerous trials, yet did you not accomplish your mission in spite of them? Hey, listen to Forsyth. We came back with the tome. No one can say we didn't do our jobs. Look at you, a bit of praise and you're stunned like a stunned marmot. That won't do it all. If you're going to shape the future of our nation, you're going to have to shape up. You're right, Gylbarde. From lending our unit to fulfilling my promise to Norval, much rests upon my shoulders. Come what may, I will never stand tall and I will ever stand tall and forge on. Dexter, I must needs to go file my report, but ere I leave, allow me to offer you my heartfelt thanks, not only for your invaluable aid, but for being an example to me. By following your lead, I shall strive to become the best leader I can be, that my unit's song might one day serve to rouse all Gridania. Oh, hell yeah. And if you need any help, you know where to find me. Off adventuring who knows where. And off he goes. Good that he's hale and hearty at any rate. I'll stick with Sanson for a while, make sure he don't tear open any stitches. In the meantime, would you go and let Jahantel know we're returned? I'll be along myself soon enough. But speaking of the old man, to think that he knew Evangelon's son. You don't get to that age and not rub his shoulders with a legend or two, huh? I've technically done the same, and I've only been doing this for, what, 4 years? Alright, meet up with Jahantel one more time. Oh, wrong thing. Jahantel, it's been a while, even though we literally saw each other a few minutes ago. I see. My thanks for bearing word. Though Sanson and Gylbarde may not have endeared themselves to the Twin Adder leadership, they have found a stout ally in Commander Hilda. I must say, it truly stirs the spirit to see the younger generation blaze a new path. And I pray that Norval too will find his own path to walk, one that is paved not with hatred, but with hope. This leads to a peace both in the world and in his heart. 'Tis what his ancestors would have wished. I like that. In him I see them, and it calls to mind my days spent learning bow and song under his great-grandsire, a kindly old man who tirelessly tended his father's grave, never forgetting the ideals he stood for. Somewhere along Lord Evangelon's line, those ideals had faded away, but thanks to you and yours, they may yet be restored, and made bolder still by a true remembrance of the past, and the world shall see it be a better place for it. Yeah. Oh, what do I get for this? Storyteller's attire, new bard equipment, and then, ooh, refulgent arrow. Potency of 260, execute under the fucking hawk's eye. Wait, let me guess. Oh, straight shot becomes refulgent arrow. Ooh, I no longer have access to straight shot then. Ooh, fun. The fervent desire to aid your comrades awakens a new melody within you. Refulgent arrow learned. This concludes the bard quests for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. To undertake the next series of quests, you must first complete the following requirements. So what's it going to be for this one? Shadowbringers must be registered, complete the main scenario quest Shadowbringers, and must have completed the role quest Courage Born of Fear. Once you've done so, the next bard quest will be available from Jahentel. Yeah, level 71! I think that was the only one so far that has actually gained a level from doing that. I guess I was just that far along in levels. Or experience, I should say. Alright, now that I have stuff, let's see what it looks like. Storyteller's attire. Now, let's see. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't need to actually equip it. I can just try it on, right? I think... Oh, maybe not. So I could have sworn there was an option to allow you to, like, see an entire set of equipment. I guess that was only something I saw when I was looking at the armory, not the armory chest, but yeah, the armory chest. No, the glamour chest, I think. So let's see what they look like when I equip them. Let's see. Oh yeah, equip these. That'd be a good idea. Ooh, it's blue. And the bow. Wait, what was that bow called? Fail not? Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I saw Felnut and thought the why am I blanking on the name of that series? Fire Emblem. Why did I forget that? I've never played any of those games. I've never been into those, but the only reason I know that is because of Super Smash Brothers. And I only know about that because I haven't even played that game either, the one that Byleth is in. All right, so how does it look exactly when I take a better look at this? It's extremely frilly. Ooh. Oh, they're high-heeled boots. Not so sure about that. I'm not big on high-heeled boots. The leggings, maybe. Ooh, yeah, I kind of like that. And what... Was it these? Okay, so it is the shirt that has the frills. It's not the gloves themselves. So I might actually use those going forward as well. Those and the leggings. The hat, not so sure about it. It looks kind of... I'll be honest, it looks kind of silly, but fail not, though. Ooh. How does it look like when I actually bring it out? Ooh. I like the intricacy of it. Ooh, I might actually go with this bow going forward. Maybe. Depending on whether or not I prefer this over a weapon that can transform like the one that I currently have equipped. Or Glamour 2. Nice. Alright, that marks it for the Bard quests for all of Stormblood. So, next up would be going back to Ishgard for the Machinist. I'll see you there once I'm able to get stuff ready. Alright, back in Ishgard to talk to Hilda to see what we can do about setting up the dogs for today. I can't believe we let that bastard get away. Feels like the mission ain't truly over until we catch him, but maybe that's just me. Well, hopefully we can catch the thief. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, then, Dexter? Not bad for a motley lot of lowborn, I reckon. After a mission like that, we should have no trouble keeping the peace at the ceremony. Let's see if we can. Hilda, how are we doing next? Snouts down, tails up. Hilda has a letter for you from Rostenthal. Oh, from Rostenthal? Where have you been, Dexter? We've been itching to open this letter from Rostenthal, but he's addressed it to you. Come on, let's hear what he has to say. Alright, so what does Rostenthal's letter have to say about this whole thing? Mystery solved. I took a good look at Naldic and Fameli's stock, and the firearm's one of theirs. Oh, really? Limsa has some bloody strict regulations on the export of firearms, so our bandit chief must have had a back alley supplier. Get your arse to Limsa, and we'll find out who put that weapon in our thief's hands. I'll beat the Aetheryte on the lower decks. Rostenthal. Oh, interesting. So he's on the trail then? Good. Just let me get my gear and we can be off. But what? You're going with Dexter? Is that really a good idea? I'm with Sim on this one, Hilda. If the leader of the Hounds starts picking quarrels in foreign soil, we could be looking at all sorts of trouble for Ishgard. Ishgard's where the bloody trouble started. And since we have folk of the broom been since when have been folk of the broom been content to sit back and let others handle their dirty work? I'm going, and that's the end of it. But I promise I'll be on my best behavior. And well, I'll see to it that you do. Don't you listen to them two. I'm perfectly capable of being reasonable. Besides, I'm sure Rosenthal will be glad to have me along. That's debatable. Once our Hilda sights her target, she's not one to question pulling the trigger. Well, hopefully it doesn't cause a problem. There's no arguing with Hilda when she gets like this. Usually we just try to watch her back, but that'll have to be your job while you're in Limsa. No worries, I got plenty of sights available to me. Alright, heading off back to Limsa. I can actually just return there. Okay, so he's at the Aetheryte, he said. Back here? Ah, there you are. And Hilda's here too. Heck yeah. Is Rosenthal okay with you being here, Hilda? What's that sour look for, then? Yeah, he's got a sour look. What's up, Rosenthal? What in the bloody hell's is she doing here? I'll put your bleeding name on the letter and all. I need to see this through. If I don't, then what are the Hounds good for? You'll just have to humor me. I was aiming to avoid political complications, seeing as Dexter and me ain't tied too tightly to any one nation. You're just lucky you have a soft spot for fools that ignore the risks to make a point. Let's get to it then. The bloke most likely have supplied that firearm is the same bastard who tried to buy the sword, our black marketeer friend. If we're lucky, we might have an idea of where the brigands run off to. I have a mind to squeeze him until the answer pops out. I'd like to have a word or two with that bandit leader myself. He's a loose end what needs tying up. Then we're all on the same page. According to my sources, we should find the merchant in the anchor yard. Yet, let's get over there and get this business over with. Alright, let's go make sure he's actually there. That'd be a good idea. Alright, so where is this person? Who are they? Ah, hello, black marketeer. You ain't getting away this time, matey. Best start talking before I start cutting. Well, we don't want to be that violent. Good day to you, Mr. Merchant. How about we have us a little chat, huh? Guys, let's be reasonable here. Well, if it isn't the Hounds, was it? What can a humble peddler such as myself do for Ishgard's finest? Options are tell us where the bandit leader is or help us capture the bandit leader. We don't need their help with capturing them. We just need to know where they are. They don't need to get involved that much. For a man in my trade, no commodity is more valuable than discretion. If I were to disclose such information, my customers would cease to trust. If you're not feeling helpful, then maybe I should pay a visit to the Yellow Jackets and mention the firearm your valued customer was using. Or maybe you'll just skip straight to them as upholds the code. Now, don't be too hasty. Mayhap I can make an exception in this case. In exchange for your silence regarding my trade in exotic weapons. I believe the gentleman in question has a camp in Providence Point in the Central Highlands. That's where I would look. Providence Point, huh? Well, it's a start. If your plan is false, I'll be back to feed the crabs with your lion tongue. In fact, if I ever hear you dealing in the stolen goods again, you can add a few more body parts to that list. Nice doing business with you. Jeez, you don't need to be that antagonistic. I never accept a deal from a client you know not about. But that woman offered me so much gold, I ignored my own rule. Mayhap it is time I retired from this business. That might be a good idea. It might be. Alright, so, intel points us in the direction of Providence Point. Let's see if we can find them. Okay, so somewhere around here... Oh, hello, there's Rosenthal already. Except you're not part of the quest. What happened here? These cars were trained. Seems our merchant was telling the truth about about there being a camp hereabouts. I mean, there was things here before, but it wasn't a bandit camp before. It was something else entirely. Okay, let's see. There's somewhere here. They're up. Are they just on the other side of this wall, mayhaps? No, not here. Unless... Are you here? No? Where are you guys? Maybe on the other side of this wall. Oh, not here. Ah, the other side. Whoops. What the... And so it ends here. What do you look... What's happening there? Injured 4-time sentry? Oh, is that related to a... Yep, it's related to a thing. Also, I didn't see that Hilda was here. More than guard beasts came at me, but I put them down easy enough. Rostenthal's drills must be paying off. It's a good thing Rostenthal was able to help out then. Okay, now let's go confront the person that I saw back here. I didn't see who it was. Why, hello, bandit leader. How art thou this day? What? How did you... you signed your own death warrant coming here. Oh, hello, tamed Toramas. How art you doing? Let's get both of you... Nope! None of that, thank you. Or that. I'm gonna drill some sense into you. Nope! Okay, now it's just you. You know what? Let me set up a bomb. Help out a little bit. No Mega Blasters! Thank you. There we go. Haha, you thought you could best me with just 2 big cats? Try again. Once I'm able to talk to you. There we go. Gods, no, you killed me precious. I came running when I heard the shots, but it seems you had things well in hand. Oh, bugger me, there's more of you. Please, I'll do anything you ask. Just don't kill me. Stop your blubbering, cur. We ain't gonna kill you. Not just yet, any road. That'll depend on the answers you give us. Answers? What's he on about, Dexter? Oh, the reason behind Hrunting's theft or the identity of the bandit's employer? I think it's the reason behind the theft? They wanted to sell it for coin, of course. Ah, but then why only steal the sword, huh? Them other brigands we captured were bloody clueless. They only knew what the job was, not the who or the why. Meaning the whole deal was made through this bastard. Start barking, dog, and you might just save your own hide. We was pirates once. That is until the bitch admiral passed her bloody law. Blokes like us, though, we ain't cut out for their honest work. We almost drunk through the last of our plunder when that back alley peddler showed up with some overpainted wench. Said she'd a job for us. All we wanted to do was filch a special sword. All we had to do was filch a special sword from the Holy See. For the purse she offered, she'd have stolen the whole bleeding vault. Oh, we should have stolen the whole bleeding vault. And whom was this woman? Part of the deal was we didn't ask no questions. Even the merchant didn't know her real name. It was odd, but we needed the coin, and I didn't rightly care either way. The job itself was easy as taking a piss. She even paid me to have a firearm to use and sent us down a route where we didn't see no guards. Though the gods only know how she managed that trick. All we did was follow her map, then shoot the locks on the vault. Walked in, grabbed the sword, walked out. Bold as it pleased. The trouble came after the delivery was made. She gave the blade back to you. Aye. She went for me again the day after. Pushed the sword back into me and along with the sack of coin. Said she made a mistake or something, that I should sell the damn thing. Oh, they ain't fool enough to try fencing a relic like that on me, on my own, so I went back to the merchant. You were fool enough to not properly burn your contract to sale. How do you think we found you the first time? Contract to sale? What the hell's are you talking about? You think I'd leave a deal like that in ink for the whole world to see? Oh, was that also a hoax? Things are starting to make sense now. There's just one little problem with your story. I've told you the truth, I swear. It was that wench that put us up to it. Aye, that bit I believe. What catches me in Craw is her reason for handing back the sword. That was no mistake. And us finding that contract to sale this bastard says he never wrote was no mistake neither. No, what he is what no, we was led by the nose to reclaim Grunting before it was sold. And the quickest way to learn the why of it might be to ask the blade itself. Would you mind carting this piece of offal back to Ishgard, Rosenthal? Come with me, Dexter. We need to pay us a visit to Muscadine and convince him to take a closer look at that sword. Oh boy. So there's something about the sword being fake and not being fake? If it weren't for that witch Merlwib and her shite-eating law, I'd still be sailing free to the high seas. Hey, you do not speak ill of that woman. I'll take care of the peasant. You just concern yourself with inspecting that sword. Understood, boss? Alright, back to the congregation. Hello, Muscadine. I've returned and I'm realizing how very dark it is in here. Master Dexter, how may I... Ah, you again. Was there some choice insult you'd forgotten to spit at me during our previous meeting? Truce, Muscadine. I wouldn't be here if it weren't important. I see. So, you believe that the Grunting may have been altered in some fashion before you were allowed to reclaim it? It's a bit too bloody convenient, don't you think? Maybe I'm wrong, but I'd rather look the fool than risk something happening at the ceremony. We need to check that sword. I must admit your passion confounds me. The blade is recovered and your hounds have done their duty. Why bother pursuing such a faint suspicion? Why willingly endure the presence of a man you so clearly despise? Oh, I hate your bleeding guts, but once we take on a job, we do the damn thing right. Dexter gave his word and to save Ishgard. How could I look him in the eye and let our petty feud get in the way of my duty? Such pride. I've not seen this side of you before. Is that good or bad? It is as you say. If there truly is some flaw or trickery in the blade that disrupts the ceremony, the consequences could be grave indeed. And yet there are rules in place which prevent me from simply handing Grunting over to the hounds. Furthermore, our resident blacksmith has already inspected the recovered weapon and declared it sound. Even so, I will call upon Lord Stefanovan to conduct an independent examination. A machinist may notice a detail that a blacksmith would have overlooked. I trust this can be accomplished with the requisite discretion? Oh, absolutely. Very good. As for the release of Grunting as far as the release of Grunting is concerned, the manufactory is a sanctioned facility. The bureaucrats will be satisfied even should I secure the necessary permissions after the fact. I shall begin making arrangements. Thank you, sir. Well, that's that then. Let's get back to the broom and tell the news to the Rosenthal. So wait, is Rosenthal back already? I guess he is. Let's go see him. Ah, so he is back. Hello, friends. Keep one hand near your weapon, Dexter. Me gut says this business ain't over by a long shot. That's unfortunate. Back then, are you? I don't rightly know what the story was with that sword, but Hilda seems happy with what we did, and that's good enough for me. Good to hear. Lord Stefanovan will get to the bottom of this. You'll see that if he doesn't. Best thing we can do is get back to our drills and leave him to it. Let's hope you actually find something of use. Muscadine's not known for his love of the lowborn. I didn't expect he'd just... I thought I'd have to put up more of a fight is what I'm saying. Well, the sword's with the manufactory now, so I've no complaints. That's where I'd meant to take it to in the first place. Now, we wait. But don't get too comfortable, Dexter. Things are sure to come to a head soon enough. Yeah, by my understanding, there should be one more mission. Anything new from you guys? I signed on to teach Room's rats how to shoot, and the next thing I know, I'm neck deep in shite. Better be getting some extra coin for this investigation work. Oh, maybe you will, maybe not. Not sure. Now, I know I'm not the sharpest fork in the drawer, but after this odd business with the sword, I'm starting to think that maybe I need to change that. Our job's more than just scrapping with thieves. Sometimes we need to use our heads. Only sometimes, not all the time. If Rosenthal hadn't pointed it out, I never even would have guessed there was something else pulling the strings. Or someone else pulling the strings. I suppose we're still new to this investigation business, huh? Yeah, but it's something you'll learn eventually. Oh, you'll learn over time, I hope. Next up, and last up, the mongrel and the knight. Hilda has a message from the manufactory. Ooh, message. We've just had a messenger from the manufactory. Seems that they finished looking over the sword. Let's head over and hear what Lord Stefanovan has to say. Alright, let's head over. But first, anything new from you guys? There's a storm brewing. Time to cast our nets and see what we can catch. It's almost time for the ceremony. I wonder if them knight initiates are feeling nervous. I get the feeling that they would be, especially since they don't know if the sword's okay or not. Ready to go, Dexter? Lord Stefanovan will be waiting for us. I know. Eventually. It don't matter what they did to that blade. The hounds have a job to do, and we'll damn well do it. Hell yeah. I will help, however I can. In that sense, I gotta go talk to Stefanovan. Evening, sir. Have you found anything about the sword we had sent to you? God, it really is so loud in here. All the relevant parties appear to be present. If you would, Lord Stefanovan. Very well. I'll cut straight to the point. I discovered a small bomb concealed inside the hilt of the sword. A bomb. This particular explosive was part of a batch intended for Temple Knight training purposes and is designed to be detonated from a distance. I won't bore you with the specifics, but I assure you I'm quite familiar with its capabilities. After all, I was the one who made it. Bloody hells! Someone went to a lot of trouble to sneak a bomb into the ceremony. An assassination attempt? Unlikely. As I said, these bombs were designed for training exercises. Even if you were grasping the hilt when it exploded, you wouldn't even lose a finger. Some nasty burns at the worst. Huh. That would be more than enough. If the sacred blade were to be dropped during the investitures, many in the crowd would interpret that as a sign from the Fury. The Lord Commander's authority would come into question, and responsibility for the incident would fall squarely upon the hounds. Ooh. Ah, so someone wishes to discredit the watch behind the salvation. That would explain the ridiculous rumors circulating amongst the lords and ladies. Rumors? What rumors? Why, that Hrunting's theft and recovery was orchestrated entirely by the watch itself. Some of the more impressionable members of the nobility were convinced you were armed bandits with firearms, instructed them to steal the sword, then capture them yourselves to elevate your standing. Then the mood's already sour and simmering. If the sword exploded on top of that, it'd be like throwing oil on the fire. Reason be damned, it'd be the watch's heads in the chopping block. Who would have instigated the gossip behind these baseless accusations? I ordered the events surrounding Hrunting's theft to be kept in the strictest of confidences. Ooh, the one who arranged the theft or a treacherous temple knight? Maybe it's the one who arranged the theft. Ah, she would know all about. Yeah, we cannot not talk properly. Ah, well, she would know all about it, wouldn't she? I suspect this villainess fears the threat to us, to the status quo, and the high profile of the hounds has made you a target. A strike against you is a strike against the idea of any commoner bearing the power of a firearm. I'm flattered to know we've become so important, but she picked the wrong pack of dogs to corner. Now it's our turn to go on the hunt. Go after the mastermind, huh? I'm all for a bit of retribution, but we'll need a better description than overpainted wench. That is true. Fortunately, my prospectometer and I are one step ahead of you this time. As soon as I discovered the bomb, I set to work crafting a device that would help us pinpoint the location of its paired detonator. Oh, cool. And thus lead us directly to the one who holds it? I propose we simply proceed with the ceremony as planned and catch this fool red-handed. Not a bad plan, as long as we're prepared for any accomplices she might have lurking along with her. Oh, that's true. The ceremony is almost upon us. Let's steel ourselves for the task ahead. Okay, deal with the mastermind and potential accomplices. Got it. We'll sort out our strategy, then head back to the broom. Meet us there when you're ready, Dexter. I'm pretty much ready right now, so I can actually go with you? No? Okay, fine. I have some final calibrations to make to the detection device. It may need further adjustments as it hones in on the signal, so I want you to be on hand to assist you at St. Valorine's forum. Okay, so he's going to be there as well. All right, let's go meet up with Hilda and get this operation underway. God, it really was so loud in there, I could barely even hear myself speak. And we're going into an instance for this, of course. I kind of figured it would be the case. I weren't planning on doing more than teach trigger work, but to the hells with it. Let's catch these bastards, Dexter. Don't worry, you're going to get plenty of time to do more of that training later. Don't you worry about that ceremony security. It's what we've been training for. We'll show them Blue Bloods just how far we've come. Hell yeah. Go and take care of them bastards that's tried to frame us. And keep an eye on Hilda while you're at it, huh? What, can you not do it yourselves? I guess I'm gonna be that's false to me again. Right, Dexter, the ceremony's about to begin. Here's the plan. Muscadine and the other hounds will be handling security as scheduled, so as to not rouse suspicion. Okay, that makes sense. We reckon the lady will have someone watching the proceedings, ready to tell her the best moment to detonate that little bomb. Likely right as the blade rests on an initiate's shoulder. That's how I do it anyhow. The Watcher shouldn't be too hard to spot, and the hounds can nab him before he gets away. Meanwhile, we'll be waiting at St. Valorine's forum with Stefanovan's device, ready to move as soon as we're sure of the detonator's location. Bring your best ammunition, Dexter. If this woman can organize a clear route through the vault, then she's like to have a worse than a few ragged bandits on her side. Okay, time to go deal with some bandits. Alright, there's the detection device. What's taking so long, boss? The ceremony's already begun. Some quiet, if you will. I can catch the exact moment the detonator is activated. Like now? I have it. The signal came from the far edge of the broom. The smug bastards are hiding right in our home territory. Right then, we'd best give him a proper bloody welcome. Alright. Let's begin. And I will say, that device looked awfully familiar. Was that the same asset they used for the detonator when we were going through the Castellum? Might be. This is Melicie. Melicie. Is the crowd enjoying our little spec... What? Nothing. Not even a puff of smoke? Surprise! We found your bomb! The hounds! I know you. You're that noble bitch that ignored me outside the vault. In the right place at the right time to plant that bandit rumor, huh? And I suppose you was the one who penned that contract of sale too. What nonsense is this? I have no memory of fraternizing with commoners. Oh yeah? Ha! Got your attention this time, didn't I? Good thing too, since I have a wagon load more questions for you. Here's one. Are your Inquisitor friends are your Inquisitor friends here going to come quietly? Couldn't even read that properly, I'm sorry. Doesn't look like they are. You and your hounds will be the ones surrendering their arms this day. Who this? Oh. Not only have you interfered with official inquisitorial business, you've also insulted and accused an innocent member of the nobility. Mayhap a spell in the dungeons will remind you of your station. Now see here, the hounds have solid evidence that these individuals are a party to a serious crime. Speak with Sir Muscadin and all will be explained. Uh-oh. They don't want to hear it, apparently. Now we meet the rest of the rats. If you was wondering how the noble wench got hold of a training bomb or cleared a route through the vault for them bandits, then here's your answer. I reckon they'll show their whiskers sooner or later. You're sworn to protect Ishgard, and you choose to throw your lot in this highborn dolt? Sir Amaric's fighting to keep the city from tearing itself apart. Why don't you just stab a blade in the back while you're at it? I was gonna say, how the heck is she gonna respond? She's gonna be laughing at this? The time for empty bravado has passed, child. We're not common savages. Give yourselves up, and I promise you shall live to see the morrow. Ha! You can stick that promise right up your arse. That common enough for you? I guess so. This is over. In our authority as Ishgard's watch, we're taking you in for the crimes of larceny, insurgency, and general bloody idiocy. Alright, time to wrangle up some idiots. Okay, Rostenthal, you didn't have to aura farm that hard with that slow unsheathing. Okie dokie, who am I fighting? Everyone? Go ahead and resist us then. I bloody dare you. Oh, no, don't you dare.
Is that all you've got?
How dare you speak to me in such a manner? Dispose of the slowborn filth. Oh, wow, you're done already? Dang, that didn't take long.
Right there!
Pardon me while I deal with all of you guys. Just one more shot against you. There we go. Take care of this knight back there. And then this knight. Oh, not yet. Okay, now I can do this. Okay, that was a little too easy. I didn't even get the chance to use my bigger attacks. That went well. Wait, where's the noble woman? Ah, shoot, she got away. Ah, the wench must have slipped away while we was in the thick of it. She can't have gotten far. Maybe right over there. There! She flees toward the Ark! Dexter! Come on, you lot, after her! Alright, time to give chase! Oh, I thought we were actually gonna have to physically give chase. Ah, shoot, they're already talking with someone. Aid, Sir Knights! I know not their grievances, but these lowborn ruffians seek to cause me harm! Ah, feigning the victim, huh? Let us dispense with the theatrics, Baroness Militia. After capturing your accomplice at the ceremony, it was surprisingly easy to prize free the details of your plan. Haha! You sided with these common curs? I thought you'd a proud member of the nobility. As one of the chosen few, how can you countenance any act that places power in the filthy hands of the broomborn? The chosen few? An accident of birth allowed us the privilege to fight for our nation, and I, for one, welcome our new comrades in arms. Your actions brand you an enemy of Ishgard, and you will pay for your crimes. We're not actually going to attack her, are we? This is blasphemy. I'm an inquisitor. You betray your bloodline, and thus it falls to me to excise the corruption seeping into our nation's veins. Oh, we are actually going to fight her. Oh, boy. And how's she going to try and fight back? I'll kill you all. Oh, she's going to cast spells on us. Aha. None of that, thank you. How about I do... not yet. Switching we're past talking. Forward, hounds. Are there more hounds here? I guess I only see us. Oh, none of that, thank you. No fire, thank you.
I see you.
No thanks, Sir Dragon's Blood, whatever that is. Oh, wait. Oh! Can't say I expected that from an Inquisitor. She's lost her bloody marbles. Yeah, she has. Death to the littleborn, death to all vermin! How about no? How about I do a little bit of this, and 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 this. There we go. Ah, whoa! Nope, none of that. Get out of there. No more burning, thank you. Almost got you. I can do this again already. Woo! You've find my beloved Ishgard. Oh, turn it to ash. I don't like the looks of that fireball. Better do something, Dexter. No worries, I'm on it, I think. Ow. Woo! It's hurting a lot. Oh, that fireball. That's what you meant. Let me take care of this real quick.
Let's finish it.
Ow! That hurt a lot. Whoa! No, thank you. Oh boy, we're getting a lot of hurt here. Thankfully, you're down to less than a quarter already, right? Yes, I hope. Coming over here. Oh shoot, Hilda's down already. Like a dog in the gutter. Should have stayed in the pub. No worries, I can help out, I think. Oh boy! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Whew! That was close. Jeez, I didn't think we would be hurt that badly. I guess that was what we get for not having a support character. None of them were supports. And she reverted back to her human, or regular, I was going to say human form, but they're Ellison. It is finished. The Baroness and her cronies believe that none but the nobility are fit to lead Ishgard's people. The resented efforts to bring Highborn and Lowborn closer in standing, it would seem that the Hound's information was too great a threat to be endured. All we want is a little respect and the strength to defend our home. What are they so bloody afraid of? They fear the erosion of their status, and I must confess to feeling a whisper of that unreasoning terror. Had I succumbed to my jealousy and hate, I might have joined them upon their twisted path. Thankfully you didn't. But I'd misjudged you. I believed you so reviled the circumstances of your birth, you sought only to bring ruin upon Ishgard. Until recently, you wouldn't have been far from the mark. It was Dexter and Sir Aymeric who convinced me that fighting for change was a damn sight more worthwhile than adding to the misery. Indeed. Pray, forgive the barbs I have slung at you and your hounds, Captain. I've been blind to the courage and determination of your common folk, and I humbly request that the Watch continue to aid us in the defense of the city. You didn't deserve all the spite I spat at you. You didn't deserve all the spite I spat at you, neither. I see his face when I look at you, and I just can't bloody help myself. I'll try to work on that, though, huh? Try being the term here. I just realized my character's reaction to this. It's like, okay, what are you staring at each other for? I must go now and see the processing of the prisoners. Be well, sister. What? Wait. They're siblings? Sister? Okay, so they were... Okay, that's why they were acting like that. I was like, okay, is there some kind of... Okay, I'll be completely honest. I thought there might have been some kind of romantic tension, but no. It's siblings. You're siblings, then? I was unaware that you and Sir Muscadin were so closely connected. Left that part out, did I? He's my half-brother, born to another woman after my darling dad cast my mom back into the streets. Oh. Well, that ain't a thing what you was blunt, what you was just blurt, that ain't a thing what you just blurt out now, is it? Not someone I bring up often, no. And I don't reckon Muscadin is too keen on declaring his relation to the mongrel, especially after he'd inherited the old man's estate. Well, might be as you can put that bad blood behind you now. Better than drowning in it at any road. Might be as you're right, Rosenthal. A most admirable woman you've become, my dear, not to mention a champion to the people of the Broom. Seems I was right to put that firearm in your hand. And I thank you for taking that gamble. You gave me more than just a weapon that day. You gave me control over my fate. If it weren't for you, I'd likely still be scrounging the street and cursing at the sky. 'Tis gratifying to see how far you've come. Now, I really must return to the workshop. This mountain of commissions only grows larger and longer than I neglect it, as Joy would so sharply remind me. Well, best get back to the room ourselves. Sim and Eustace be wondering what's become of us. Oh, okay. So, back to speak to Hilda. Yes, down here. Whee! Oh, I can't go down that way. Ah! I'm stuck! Help me! There we go. Now I head down. Job well done, right guys? Our job here is finished, wouldn't you say, Dexter? I would say so, unless there's somehow more. We did it, huh? After all that, the ceremony went smooth as a babe's backside. I wonder what our next assignment will be. Smooth as a babe's backside. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. I feel like the term would actually be smoother than a duck's back or something. Maybe. After seeing how them Temple Knights handled guard duty, I realized a few things the hounds could stand to do better. A bit more training and a bit more discipline, and we'll get there. Yeah. Like I said, training is the important thing here. The sword's been returned, the Baroness is in fetters, and the hounds have shown themselves a force to be reckoned with. Happy endings all around, huh? Your lads and lasses was a bit rough to start with, but I ain't rightly call them pups anymore. You'll do fine without us, I'd say. What, so you're both leaving then? I thought you'd have a few more tricks to share. Don't start whining now, lass. We've given you the tools and the foundation. You can build the rest of the bleeding house yourself. Aye, that we can. Thank you. Alright, let's not all get bloody sentimental then. I'm off. Fair winds to you, Dexter. And to you too. Our thanks to you as well, Dexter. Come back and visit when you can. I'm sure the hounds will have some new stories to tell. Ooh, that'll be fun. Alright, Mongrel and Knight complete. And I get the Gunner's Coffer and Flamethrower. Delivers damage over time in a cone. Ooh, potency of over 10 seconds. Effect ends upon using any other action or moving. Oh, so I have to stay in place to keep it active. Cancels auto attacks, turns the cooldown to soup. Okay, I see. So it's really just a big AoE attack that I have to stand in one place to keep active. Your battles alongside the hounds have given you new insight into Machinist something. I didn't read the rest of it. Action learned Flamethrower! This concludes the Machinist quest for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. To undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. Shadowbringers must be registered, completed the main scenario quest Shadowbringers, and completed the role quest Courage Born of Fear. And once you've done so, the next Machinist quest will be available from Stefanovan. Hell yeah! New chapter completed! Yay! We're all done here! Oh, we can ask questions from her as well. How fare you of late? So the firmament, huh? It's good to see that the rebuilding's begun, but we'll see whether this Francel can do right by us lowborn. Oh, interesting. I wouldn't expect you to talk about the firmament like that. The hounds are trotting along just fine, thanks to you and that old pirate. I've even been working with Muscadine to coordinate our efforts with the Temple Knights. For long, it'll be as if the watch was always part of the city, like we was one of them stones in the wall. Like you've always been there. Technically, you already have, just more pronounced. I've been spending my spare time learning how to tinker with this and that over the manufactory. Should come in handy seeing how we handle firearms in the hounds. Oh yeah, so you've been learning the trade too? Ooh, neat. Hilda says the hounds will be doing some training alongside the Temple Knights. Probably best that we should know the other does things, how the other does things, so we don't end up stepping on each other's toes. Yeah, trading's with who you're expected to work with. That'd usually be a good idea. All right, I got some new items. So let's activate it and see what it looks like when I equip it. Oh, some new goggles. Okay, let's see what they look like when I equip them all. Oh, I don't have any space for foot pieces anymore. Let me go clear out some space before I do that. First, hold on. Okay, I've put enough stuff away. Now I can actually put this in my armory. There we go. Whoop, I need to actually equip that. What am I doing? After, back to Gunner's Thigh-Boots. There we go. Ooh, okay. Neat. Oh, the gun almost looks like a Tommy gun. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Get a better look at this real quick. What do the boots look like? Huh. They look like they're makeshift. I kind of like that. Not sure if they're better than the ones that I currently have glamour to them, but I still like them. And then, what do the leggings look like specifically? Oh, they're thicker than I thought. Not so sure about these. I'll consider it. I might just stick with what I currently have, of course. And can this be shifted up is the question. Let's see. Be under... Nope, there's no visor option for this one, so I think the one that I have before is more superior in that regard. Alright! So... Oh, hold on. Yeah, the gun kind of looks like a Tommy gun, but it doesn't change when I equip it, does it? No, it doesn't. That's unfortunate, because I like the other one that it transforms as well. So, only some of these I will keep, of course, like maybe the boots, maybe the gloves? Not sure. I'll figure it out eventually. Alright, that is it for the Machinist quests. That means one more for today, and that's the Dancer. I'll meet you back there once I'm ready to start that one. And last up on the docket for today will be the Dancer quest, which I saw earlier when I was working on the Bard quests. But I'm here to finally complete what we can about what we do about that that horrible dance that we've been hearing about. I talked to Neshmira for the final 2 quests, starting with High Steppin' in the Holy See. Oh, we're going to be heading to Ishgard after this. Neshmira is smiling at you expectantly. Ah, Dexter, your timing is impeccable. I just received word from Ishgard. The powers that be have decided to welcome Troop Falsane with open arms. Yeah, there we go. Fortunately, there are no rumors to suggest that the Tons and Tans has already struck in the city, or any of the surrounding regions in Korthus. And yet, word has it that some of the less privileged residents of the city have grown increasingly vocal of late, not entirely unlike what we witnessed in Ul'dah. We must be vigilant. And so, I would like to ask you and Ranaa to make for the Holy See as soon as you are able. I would join you, but I fear my wounds are not healing as quickly as I'd hoped. I would only slow you down. That's right, she did get injured the last time, didn't she? Leave it to us, Mistress Neshmira. No matter what happens, no matter what shadows plague the people's hearts, there'll be no match for your 2 favorite protégés. Come, Dexter. Ishgard awaits us. Which way was it again? Don't worry, I can show you where it is. Alright, we're off. Wish me well, Neshmira. Whatever dangers await you in Ishgard, I have no doubt that you and Ranaa are more than up to the task. Let's hope we are. Harsh climbs await you in Ishgard, yes. I do hope Ranaa intends to pack some warmer clothes. Yeah, she probably doesn't know how cold it actually is there. Let's see if she actually was dressed up properly. Let's go speak with her in Ishgard. Okay, so she should be around here somewhere, closer to the entrance. It doesn't... Nope, she did not dress well for this kind of weather. Oh no, that's probably not good. Why? My arms and legs feel like they're going to freeze over and snap off like icicles. How can you even bear this, Dexter? Because I'm not wearing skimpy clothing like you. I've gotten used to it, or mind over matter. I mean, yeah, I've gotten used to it. Technically. I suppose adventurers like you get to experience all sorts of climbs in your travels. Perhaps with time I'll get used to it too. Anyhow, our first order of business is to pay our respects to our hosts. I've been told that Sir Handulup awaits us at a place they call the Congregation. I take it you know the way? I know of where that is, yes. Alright, let's be off. And here we are with Handulup. I am here as part of a request. Well met, Dexter. It's always a pleasure to welcome you back to Ishgard. Though I must say, I did not expect to see you return as a member of a traveling dance troupe. Neither did I. Just wait until you see him on stage. He's a sight to behold. Oh, forgive me. My name is Ranaa Migo. I thank you for opening the gates of your fair city to Troop Falsane. The pleasure is ours. I must confess that I found the report from your friends, our friends at the Twin Adder regarding this Dance of the Damned is somewhat difficult to believe. But even if a great hero like Dexter here would come along all the way here for this purpose, it would be a fool to dismiss the threat. And yet, I have questions. The instructions from your mistress Nashmira called for rounding up prominent members of the commoner class and seating them front and center at your performance. I did not object, of course, but whatever purposes this meant to serve. The Tonsantans is a plague that spreads from one man's heart to the next. Those whose hearts weigh heaviest with anger, fear, and unease are often the first to fall prey to its clutches. If we can assemble influential members of the community to free their hearts and from shadow before disaster strikes, these men and women could in turn raise the spirits of their peers. Mistress Nashmira believes this is our best hope for curtailing the spread of the Tonsantans. Where the leaders go, so others will follow. I suppose it's logical a course of action as any. Very well. I'll have already identified suitable personages and extended to them an invitation to your performance. The venue will be before the Gates of Judgment. We believe this location will be the most accessible to those who live outside the city walls. Ah, just outside the city, I get it. Thank you kindly, my good sir. Well then, Dexter, we'd best get on our way. We don't want to keep our audience waiting out there in the freezing cold, do we? Oh, why did I run myself with the cold? Well, at least we're indoors, so it's not going to be as cold. Alright! Meet up with her back at the Gates of Judgment. Heck yeah! Let's begin this performance. I will admit, it does seem a little odd that we're going to be doing this out here, out in the cold, but like I said, this would be the best place to do so for people that don't live inside the city. Ah, here we are. Here's all the peers already. Talk about an imposing audience. Now, let's give them a show to remember. Oh, and Dexter, let's keep the true purpose of our performance to ourselves, alright? Yeah, we wouldn't want to rouse suspicion of like, oh yeah, we're doing this only because of this reason. We don't want to cause a panic after all. If we can draw out and dispel the darkness before the Tottenham strikes, our task will be that much easier. And besides, we want our audience to enjoy the show, don't we? I must admit, I'm a bit nervous, but I know we'll be fine if we trust in each other. Alright, here goes nothing. Watch closely and follow my lead. Ladies, gentlemen, fair citizens of the Holy See, hailing from distant Radzat-Han in the east, we are Troop Falsium. I realized after the fact that it's Falsium, not Falsame. Today we dance for you the Kriegstands, an ancient art passed down to us from the days of yore. Though the Kriegstands was born in the battlefield, it is a dance that brings healing and succor. Your people suffered for far too long the horrors of the Dragonsong War. Let our performance fill your hearts with hope and heal any scars that may still linger. And now, without further ado, let the show begin! I've never seen dancing like this before. It stirs the very depths of my soul. Just watching her, I can feel all my pain and anger melting away. It's working. Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to manifest. Or at least not like this. Pay no mind to these ominous clouds. It's all part of the performance, you see. Troop Falsium spares no expenses in treating our audience to a spectacle for the senses. That's your cue, Dexter. Now sweep these nasty shadows away. Alright, here we go! Time to dance until the shadows die. And we still have the spectators around us too for this. This is gonna be weird. Hello, friends! Oh, right, I need to, step. That'd be a good idea. There we go. Now I can get back into it. Why do they want me to do this one? I wanted to do this and then Blade Shower. There we go. Now you! Might as well Blade Shower again because I can. And Fountain Fall! Whee! Yeah! Easy peasy squeezy lemon. Did I do good? When I received a sudden invitation to this performance, I didn't know what to expect. But that was simply remarkable. Ever since the show ended, my mind is clear and all my troubles just don't seem so bad anymore. And I the same. I must say, that last scene where those fearsome shadow beasts appeared was particularly dramatic and invigorating. It's the strangest feeling. Even though my lot in life hasn't changed one bit, I feel like I'd be able to face tomorrow with my head held high. There we go. That was the intent. Aw, you folks are too kind, but I think you won it all. Never in my life have I felt so proud to be a dancer. Nothing quite like seeing all those smiling, satisfied faces. Don't you agree, Dexter? Just the thought that you were able to bring a measure of happiness and hope to these proud, strong people makes all the hard hours of training worthwhile. And can you believe it? We were even able to stave off the shadows before the Tonsentanes even struck. I do believe we've more than done Nashmira proud. I'd like to think so too. I dare say our job here is done. So, why don't we head back to Gridania and share the good tidings with everyone? I'll race you there. Wait, isn't Nashmira gonna be joining us here in Korthus? Okay, guess we're gonna head back to the Adder's Nest. Oh yeah, wasn't it the thing that she said she was gonna stay behind because she was still injured? And she's not here. Ranaa, do you know where she is? Oh, no, sorry. Gylbarde? I trust your performance in Ishgard was a success. As for us, I fear there's been something of an unexpected development. Oh, that would be why Nashmira's not here then, I assume. Dexter, it's Mistress Nashmira. She's gone. Just gone? Didn't even say where she was going? Settle down, Ranaa. Nothing ill has befallen our leader. She's simply taken a leave of absence entirely of her own volition. Okay, so she's fine, to our knowledge. Said she had a matter to attend to with an old friend. The same friend who introduced her to our patron master Gegaruju, if I recall. Oh, really? She was reluctant to go into detail, but it would seem this individual is also familiar with the Tonsentanes and has been searching the situation in Alamigo on our behalf. Miss Nashmira means to join her there and scout for a suitable venue for our ultimate performance. She's asked that you and Ranaa continue training on your own until such time as she summons us. Would it have killed her to at least wait for our report? Or does this mean that she actually trusts us? That's a good question. If Mistress Nashmira believes in our ability to handle affairs, I suppose we owe her the same in return. Now that Alamigo has finally been freed from the Garlean yoke, surely it's only a matter of time before its people are ready to welcome us with open arms. I wonder if that means the dialogue would have been different if I started the level 68 quest before completing the main story. Ooh. At the same time, much like Ishgard, it's a land whose people have known more than their fair share of suffering. We'll need to be on our best to deliver them from the dance of the damned. You know what that means, Dexter. We must train with greater discipline than ever before. Thankfully, I don't need much more training because I'm definitely trained up enough. I just haven't had time to rest since the last dance, that's all. Hello, there we go. For some reason it wouldn't let me select it. Ranaa has matured much in her short time in these shores, yes? Carrying herself as she does in Mistress Nashmira's absence, I can almost see her assuming the role of a principal one day. Ooh, even the same role or higher role than Nashmira, maybe? Potentially. Last up, save the last dance for me. Ranaa Migo has a letter in hand and is excitedly waving it in your direction. My direction? Great news, Dexter! A post Moogle just dropped off this letter from Mistress Nashmira. She says the stage has all been set for our performance in Alamigo. Hell yeah! We're all done! We're all set to go for the final performance. Why, she's even scouted out who she claims as an ideal venue to host our exhibition. A village called Alagana that sits in the Gylbarde Highlands. Though Alamigo is finally free from Guardian rule, many of its people still have doubts that this peace will truly prevail. In other words, it's precisely the sort of place where the Tons and Tans might strike. At any rate, Mistress Nashmira assures me that she and her secretive acquaintance have made all the necessary preparations. The Alamigan resistance, she says, has seen fit to ensure that Alagana's most prominent residents will be in attendance. If we can perform as we did in Ishgard and swiftly dispel the darkness from their hearts, surely they'll be able to influence their fellow villagers and stave off the onset of the Tonsantans. And what did she say at the very end of her letter? Ah, yes. Ranaa, Dexter, the success of our tour, and the very future of Troop Falsium itself rides on you. I'm counting on you to rise to the occasion. Are you as excited as I am? Let's make this a show for the ages. And with that, let us set out for Alagana. We mustn't keep Mistress Nashmira waiting. Alright, final quest for the final performance. Let's see how well this goes. Oh, she's there for like a split second still. Alright, back to Alagana to go finish this performance. Alrighty, and we're going to be doing the performance somewhere. Oh, no, we're just waiting for them near the entrance. Ha 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 ha. Okay, we're all in attendance. We just need to wait for Nashmira, right? How curious. It appears our fearless leader has not yet arrived. Perhaps she got held up somewhere along the way? Or maybe her injuries got to her? Don't know. I'll have to find out. Ah, there you are, Dexter. Have you by chance seen Mistress Nashmira? I can't find her anywhere, but I'm sure she'll be along soon. I know she wouldn't miss our performance for the world. And look what I found! I scoured the troops' wardrobe to find outfits befitting our grand finale. One thing's for certain, we'll be dressed to impress. And remember, mum's the word about the Totentans, alright? We want our audience to enjoy the performance without worrying themselves with the terrible truth behind it all. Well then, whenever you're ready to take the stage, you know where to find me. Right here! Still haven't found Nashmira yet. Okay, so, still asking about Nashmira. Okay, are we ready for the performance? This is it, Dexter. Ready to raise the curtain on our final act? No. But I'll do it anyway. Oh wow, they set up a really big stage for this one. So close and yet so far. For all who cannot wait make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to yours. Hailing from Radzat Han across the sea, I present the incomparable, transcendent Troop Falsium. Today, we perform for you the ancient dance of our ancestors, a spectacle to stir the heart, enrich the mind, and chase away the shadows of doubt that plague your soul. Feast your eyes upon the Kriegstands. And the main performer has arrived. Wait, why am I not involved in this? Oh wait, that's right, I'm supposed to be off to the side to take care of the shadows when we're done. Okay, so far so... Oh, yep, here we go. So far so good. We're clearing out the darkness. They all had a lot of darkness. Oh, that's going to be a lot. Yep, that's a lot of darkness. And that's where I come in. Oh boy, they don't seem very happy about this. Okay, good. We've assured them this is okay. Right on cue. All right, Dexter. Let's take out that nasty thing before our audience realizes it's not just for show. Just look at those enraptured faces. The excitement in the air is almost palpable. They know they're about to get a show the likes of which they've never seen. The Alamegans are counting on us, Dexter, and in more ways than themselves even know. We must dance and not stop dancing till every last shadow has been purged from their hearts. This is the performance we were born to give. All right, backup vocals, go. The final showdown, final performance. Let's go! If this loads quick enough, that'd be a good idea. There we go. Okay, duty commenced. This is our biggest audience yet, which means we're in for a tough fight. If we dance our dance, there won't be anything left. Curious, why would I would have sworn that Shadowy Mask just popped in from within... What? I couldn't even read the rest of it. There's too much to read. Popped out from this with it. Oh, with her body. Whoa. Sure, it's just part of the performance. Time to sit back and enjoy the show. Okay. I did not mean to do. Oh, what are these for? Oh, do we have to fight these as well? Let's do that. Look at them all. They're in for a treat, I'd say. Our dance is reaching their hearts. Look, there's another shadow and another. Yeah, we're fighting them right now. I meant to use the other one. Sorry. Okay, then fight you. Oh, there we go. Now it's just you. Ow. Got you this time. Bonds of Loss? Oh, that doesn't sound very fun. Oh. Okay, I guess we just deal with these when they pop up. They're coming at us, Dexter. Don't let them touch you. Ow! I let it touch me. I'm so sorry. Also, I need to set this up again. I'll just be out of the way for this, and then... Actually, can I... I was gonna say, can I target this one? This is a big one. Stand with me. Ow. Ow! I knew it. Together, nothing can bring us down. I need to heal. There we go. Never seen dancing like this. Even that giant fiend has its something I couldn't even read. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of shadows now. Okay. Do this real quick. Apologies for keeping you waiting. Oh, Neshmira! Seems I made it just in time for the grand finale. Lead the masses of either to my side and watch. I'll have them move. Some moves left in me still. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of these things. Let me just clear these real quick. If I can. I didn't mean to target you all the way over there. Let me just do this one. Ooh, okay, got him. Look, another dancers come to their aid. Yeah! Might be the most stunning yet. Oh, need to get this back up. I almost forgot. Oh, okay, so stay away from the center. Yep, good idea. Woo! So much to do. Woo! Not even halfway there yet. Yeesh. Darkness is drawn from the hearts of the audience. Uh-oh, there's more dark shadows showing up. Yep. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of these. Or is it? Oh, it's just 3. New fiend has joined the fray. Yeah, it's not something that's... Oh, it is. It's an actual Shadow Shade. Now it's time to divide and conquer. I'll deal with this one, you deal with the other ones, okay? Oh. Woo! Oh, a lot of dancing going around. Well, none of that. Let's make sure to get this back up again as well. Yeah, there we go. Back into it. And, okay, we're past halfway already. Their attacks are stronger. Keep your focus and fight as one. Uh-oh. Hold on. Ah! Ow! Did I get hit? I didn't get hit. Woo! That was close. 3 dancers taking the stage in one. This should be a sight to behold. Ooh. Okay, do we need to... Oh, ow! I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. You heal up again. Woo! Okay. Got it now. No, thank you. I don't like to be dreadful. Haha, you missed. No dreading today. More silk. Oh, I gotta get this back up. Just a second. Misery! It's quite deliberate, the meaning of the ether. We must move us. This must be the grand finale. I wonder what marvelous moves they have in store for us. Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta deal with these things as well. Oh, boy. Oh, that's a new kind of monster. I don't like the look of that one. Okay, back to you. Oh, no terror, please. I meant to use another one, but that's fine. I can still ready you almost quickly. Actually, let's deal with you first. You're probably causing damage as well. There we go. Now it's you left. Yes. Okay, one more. This bodes ill. Hurry, must lend strength. Lend me strength. Consider it done. Are you ready, Dexter? This dance is for you. Is it? Oh, hell yeah! So many bonuses! Almost. 2. 1. Less. There we go. Whew. Shadow quelled. And still had a little bit of time left to cast Misery, so thankfully we got a record time. Oh, it didn't even show, like, the finale of it all? Mistress Neshmira. Oh, I knew you wouldn't miss our grand finale. And you're dancing. Why, you were every bit as enchanting as I remember you from those years ago. Sharing this stage with you truly has been a dream come true. I simply had to make amends for my embarrassing display in Gridania, did I not? My wounds had all but healed entirely, so I redoubled my training efforts after arriving here in El Amigo. I dare say I feel as spry as I have in years. And yet, there can be no doubt. You and Dexter here were the true stars today. To think you had come so far in such a short span of time. Mayhaps I should have admired your performance from the wings instead of stepping in. No, the helping is certainly warranted. Mira, I seem to recall you telling me just the other day that the girl was still not ready for the spotlight. Oh, Philamen! Wasn't expecting to see you here. You know me, Laman. I'm strict with my students because I expect only the best from them, and these two have done me proud today. Oh, wait, this was the mystery person you were referring to. So you had a past with her as well. Fancy meeting you here, Dexter. I must admit, it gave me quite a start when my Mira here told me that you of all people had joined her merry little troop. Mira and I go far, far back, you know. After those horrific events unfolded in Ul'dah, I'd been hid away in Duvnair for some time. It was then that we first made each other's acquaintance. Song and dance go together rather well, needless to say, and our friendship rapidly blossomed. When she turned to me for assistance in planning Troop Falcium's tour of Eorzea, I was more than happy to do my part. It does not surprise me that an accomplished adventurer would have many friends across the realm, but never would I have suspected you and my dear Laman were so close. Truly, fate must have brought us together for a reason. I feel the same. Your presence alone has motivated me to grow in ways I never would have thought possible. You've given me the courage, strength, and determination to be more than what I was. Glad to be of assistance. I thought I recognized that face from somewhere. From Liberator of El Amigo to Traveling Performer, huh? Not a path I'd have predicted, but I'm hardly surprised to see the emergence, see you emerge triumphant in whatever you do. Hey, that was truly a performance for the ages. Here in Alagana, we don't get much exposure to foreign cultures. Rather stimulating that was. Especially the grand finale where you chased off those bloody shadow beasts. Got the blood pumping, I'd say. I only wish there was more we could do to show our appreciation. Think nothing of it, my good sir. Just knowing that we've brought a measure of joy to Al Amigo in this time of need is reward enough to us. Too kind you are, miss. The road ahead of us is a long one, but thanks to you, we can stride down it with the spring in our step. Know that our village is always open to you, should you ever be willing to grace us with another performance. Farewell, friends. We did make a difference, that's good. For a second I thought he'd realize the true nature of those shadows. But no, the threat of the Tons and Tens is gone for now, and it seems no one's the wiser. That is heartening indeed. And with that, we should prepare for our departure. The Alamegans were kind enough to invite us in these trying times. We mustn't linger so long that our presence becomes a burden. I too should be on my way. It was a pleasure and honor both to see you on the stage again, Mira, and you as well, Dexter. Till our paths cross again, go in safety. Till sea swallows all. And does that mark the end? No, it doesn't. I talked to more people. I went to Mistress Nashmira expecting to be chewed out for being a beat slow here, but or out of tune there, but she just smiled and said this was the best performance ever. Is she feeling quite alright? That depends. You and Ranaa have truly done me proud today, friend. Why, I dare say the day is not far when I can stand Troop Felicium over a worthy successor. Or hand it over to a worthy successor. I wonder who that could be, Do you have any ideas? Well, that's the last of it. Our props are back up and our props are packed up and we're ready to take to the road. I must say, it's a touch bittersweet knowing that this is our last performance, but I suppose even the best of things must come to an end. Mistress Nashmiro and I will head to Limsa Lamensa to secure us passage back to Radzat Han. You'll stop by and see us off, yes? We'd like to pay you proper thanks before taking our leave of this land. Okay, so I was wondering where the last leg of the quest was going to be. It was right back where we started. As is pretty much every other class quest has been so far. Alright, all the way back to Limsa Lamensa to see them off. Made it just in time. Your ship hadn't arrived yet, right? It was an honor traveling the realm with you, friend. Once companions, always companions. I've little doubt that our paths will cross again. From what I understand, there's going to be one more quest after this where we'll be able to meet again. Maybe. I don't know where it's going to be, though. There's no need for teary farewells, Dexter. We'll meet again all too soon. I'm sure of it. Yeah. It's going to be like a couple months from now, I'm pretty sure. At least, maybe a year at least. Eesh, that's going to be a while. Dexter, I'm so touched. You really did come to see us off. Thank you ever so much for all you've done. It was an honor to tour Eorzea with you and bring strength and succor to its people. You have my gratitude as well, Dexter. The people whose hearts you have touched will in turn inspire others. Before long, the Dance of the Damned will be but a memory. And yet, until that time, we can't let down our guard. I promise that we extend our tour of Eorzea in the event that there are yet people in this realm who still require our aid. Wait, does that mean you're not going to be leaving? Do you truly mean this, Mistress Norshmira? Dexter and I can keep dancing together? In good time, Ranaa, yes. But Dexter is an adventurer, and one whose services are justifiably in high demand. It wouldn't be very considerate of us to monopolize his services for our ends. And so, we bid you farewell for now. Ranaa and I will remain in Limsa and consult with Master Gegeruju about potentially extending our tour to new locations. Pray come back and visit us on occasion, yes? Ranaa gets awfully lonely without company. Aww. Hey, that's not... Well, I suppose it is true. Keep dancing, Dexter, and let us eagerly await the day that we make the stage together anew. Alright, that marks the end of it, and I don't get a new piece of... a new coffer for equipment, but I do get a new ability. Technical step. Begin dancing. Action changes technical finish while dancing. Only stick to on one. Okay, grants dancing. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a closer look at that. In chasing the shadows from the hearts of your audience, you've learned a new dance. Technical step. In order to undertake the next dancer quest, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenery quest Shadowbringers, and you must have completed the real quest Courage Born of Fear. Once you have done so, the next dancer quest will be available from Neshmira. So, some quests do finish it with that, and others didn't. I find that interesting how that happened. I've relied on your kindness and talent for far too long already, and so I intend to scout out new dancers who can help shoulder the burden. Perhaps Laman could introduce me to someone? Ooh, perhaps. I wonder if that's going to be related to what the final quest is going to be. I've danced in deserts beneath the burning sun, in lush forests, atop snow-swept peaks. I can't wait to see where my journey will take me next. The bottom of the ocean, maybe? That'd be interesting. Ranaa continues to do Troop Falsium proud. Every time I watch her perform, I'm inspired to compose new melodies and rhythms to bring out the most of her dynamic and refined movements. This is the life of a performer, ever striving for greater heights. Alright, now how far are you of late? From Kurthis to Thanalan, Lenosha to Gylbarde, we've been to every corner of this realm and nigh every settlement in between. And everywhere we go, we're greeted with chorus of cheers for our performance. Because your names are that well known now. Though the Totsentan still threatens to rear its ugly head from time to time, Ranaa has seen to it that not one man has fallen to its clutches. Hell yeah. Neshmira's injury has healed as well. Though it will take her a while still to fully regain her stamina, Troop Falsium's reputation has only grown with our principals return to the stage. Hell yeah. Well, I'm not going to ask what a dancer is. Don't need to worry about that. Alright, so I didn't get any new coffer for that stuff. So no new items, but I did get a gauge expanded. Oh, this is technical step. Performing a technical step will display 4 icons in the step gauge. Oh, so it's a boost from standard step. Where the heck did it go on my bar? Where? Oh, it's at the top here. I need to move where that is. Alright, so... Oh, neat. Yep, same as before. Okay, cool. Alright, make sure I set that to something proper. Just give me a moment while I work that out. Also, that does not... I can put that up here. Should I put it down standard step? Probably. I'll switch these around real quick. And then this needs to be on this page. I feel like it should be at the opposite side of standard step so I don't accidentally activate one or the other instead. So I'll put close position here and technical step here. For now. If it feels like it would be more comfortable for another spot, I'll worry about that later. But for now, that's good. All right, that actually marks the end of all the quests for all of the, not only for the dancer but for all of the ranged characters for Stormblood. I almost said Shadowbringers, but that's for the next expansion, which won't be for a while. So that marks the end of what I wanted to complete for today. So thank you all so much for joining me on this journey to complete more Final Fantasy XIV. And the last ones up are for the melee characters, the melee damage characters and the casters. I'm not sure which one's going to be next, but one of those, it'll be one of those two and then the other. Again, I'm not sure which order, but I'll figure that out when I get to that time. Until then, thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope you all have a good night.